Constable Christopher Blackford. He gives me a brief smile and says hello before taking out a notepad and pen from his jacket pocket. "Can you please tell us who you are?" G.S. Wright continues. I bite my lip and shake my head. I don't know. I can't remember. I'm sorry. "That's okay," she replies. "We're from the Criminal Investigation Department, and we're here to try and find out what happened to you this morning." "Criminal?" I ask with a jolt of panic. "Have I done something wrong?" "Not as far as we know," D.S. Wright replies. "We'd just like to try and establish some facts, okay?" I nod. "How are you feeling?" she asks. "Strange. A bit weak. I've completely lost my memory. The doctor says I have retrograde amnesia. I don't even remember my name." Saying the words out loud, I feel my eyes fill with tears, but I blink them back and take a deep breath. These people are here to help me. I need to tell them everything I know without losing the plot. "What do you remember about this morning?" she continues. "Can you tell us your earliest memory?" Her eyes are kind, but also focused and alert. I think back to this morning, remembering my confusion and fear like it was part of a dream, disjointed and surreal. It already seemed like a lifetime ago. "I woke up on the beach," I say. "I was only half conscious, cold. The waves were coming over me, but I couldn't move, like I was too tired and heavy to get up." Dr. Lazowski said she thought I'd been in the water for a long time. For over an hour at least. I shiver at the memory of the cold water. At least it's warm in here, under my nest of blankets. "How did you end up on the beach?" D.S. Wright asks. "I honestly don't know," I reply. I have this nagging feeling I was in the sea, but it's not a solid memory. It's just an impression I have. But I couldn't have been for a swim because I was wearing clothes. Anyway, an early morning swim doesn't sound like the sort of thing I would do, even though I don't recall what sort of things I do. "Are you hurt at all?" "I've got a couple of bumps on the back of my head. They throb a bit, but the doctor doesn't think they're too serious." "Do you remember how you got the injuries?" I shake my head. "No." Her colleague is writing in his notebook as we talk. "Do you remember anybody at all from before you woke up?" she continues. "No, I don't remember anyone. Just the woman who found me on the beach. She had a dog. I think Poppy? That's the dog's name. She wore glasses. The woman, I mean, not the dog." I gave a short, strangled laugh. I must sound like a lunatic. "Sorry," I add. "You're doing really well," the policewoman says. I want to snort. Doing really well for a crazy person who washed up on the beach and doesn't even know her own name. "I'm sorry I can't remember more," I say. "Dr. Lazowski said I was wearing sports gear, some kind of lycra leggings and top, so maybe I'd been running?" "Yes, we'll keep your clothing as evidence for now," D.S. Wright says. "Evidence?" "Just as a precaution." A precaution against what? I think to myself. "What time of day was it when you first opened your eyes?" This time, it's D.C. Blackford who speaks. His voice is deep and soft, and he fixes me with an encouraging stare. "It was this morning," I reply. "Was it early morning? Still dark?" "No. It was bright. I could feel the sun on my face." "Where are you from?" he asks. I reach for the information in my brain. I even open my mouth to give the answer, but it's just not there. My mind won't cooperate. I try to conjure an image of where I live, try and remember the place. A house? A flat? I shake my head and stare down at my hands. I don't know. I realize my fingers are bare of rings, so not married or engaged then, unless I lost them in the sea.